Welcome back to the testing corner. Today we will going to discuss the most important topic, that is Selenium JavaScript Executor, and in this revision sheet I included complete detail information about JavaScript Executor with interview ready answer, that how you should explain the question answer in a interview. So guys, first we will see what is JavaScript Executor. So before starting the JavaScript Executor concept, have you ever been asked JavaScript Executor question in Selenium interviews? And that time many testers know the what is execute script method, but they don't know when to use it in the real project. So in this video, I will explain JavaScript Executor from basic to advanced using one complete revision sheet. So first we will see what is JavaScript Executor. So guys, JavaScript Executor is an interface in the Selenium, and it allows Selenium to execute inside JavaScript inside the browser, and it acts as a bridge between the Selenium and the browser JavaScript. So it helps to perform actions that are not possible using standard Selenium method. Now we will see why we use JavaScript Executor in our real project. So when the Selenium when Selenium failed to perform the action on the web page, that time we use the JavaScript Executor, such as when we have to click the hidden element which is not visible, when we have to scroll the page to the specific position, handling alert, pop-up, confirmation, when we have to get or set values of element, when we have to perform action or disable element, when there is a highlight element and we have to perform the action that highlighted element. And by using JavaScript Executor, we can improve the testability in a complex scenario, and we execute custom JavaScript for the validation. Now we will see how does the JavaScript work. So first we have to write a JavaScript code in our page, that is Java page. Then Selenium script call the execute script method from the JavaScript executor, and then Selenium send the JavaScript code to the browser. Then the browser execute this code, and after that browser return the result to the Selenium, and by this way we can continue our test case with a return value. So in this way JavaScript executor works. So this is the interface and the method, that is JavaScript Executor interface provided two main methods. One is the execute script and another is the execute asynchronous script. So execute script means it execute the given JavaScript in the current page and return the result. And asynchronous means it execute asynchronous JavaScript in the current page and the script must call the provided callback. Execute script means we can execute our JavaScript code, and execute asynchronous script means the page where we call a JAX call, or the page which is taking a longer time to load, that time we use the execute asynchronous script method. Then there is a one note, that is argument can be a web element, string, number, boolean, list, etc. And if you pass web element as an argument, it is as a argument 0, argument 1 and so on. So here you can see object execute script taking the parameter or taking the argument as a string, script or the object. Here you can pass web element, string, number, boolean, list. So this is the syntax for the synchronous method, and the asynchronous like object result, and it is taking we typecasted our driver to this JavaScript executor. Here our driver is typecast because WebDriver doesn't directly expose the execute script method. JavaScript is passed as a string here. JavaScript code here we pass as a string. For most action like click, scroll, set values, there is a null, and the forget attribute interface return statement, there we can pass the return type as a string, number, boolean, list, etc. So this is the execute scroll. Like first we write a JavaScript code in a string, then Selenium script call the execute script method or execute asynchronous script method. It depends upon that situation, that what time to take a load a web page. Then WebDriver send a JavaScript code to the browser. Browser execute the JavaScript code in the page context. Then it return the result to the WebDriver and test script continue with a return value. So this is all about execute flow about the JavaScript executor. This is a common use cases with example where we can use the JavaScript executor, like when we have to click on the hidden element, when we have to scroll the page down. This is a Java code example, like we typecasted our driver. Then there is a third situation when we have to scroll to the specific element. Then we have to get page title, get current URL, set values, get values input field, highlight element and the refresh page. So we can use above example in real time scenario where normal WebDriver perform the action. Then there is a asynchronous JavaScript execution, means when the JavaScript code contain time, that is set time mode or just call animations, that time we can use asynchronous JavaScript execution. And if asynchronous JavaScript last argument is the callback function and you have to must call it with the result. Then we have to passing argument to the JavaScript, that is we can pass a multiple argument to the JavaScript, that is you can see on the screen like web element is equal to driver to find element by dot id box. Here string color we can take the green, and as a JavaScript executor execute string, here we can pass the multiple argument that you can see on the screen. Returning value from the JavaScript, that is when we take any number, so number are written as a long and we have to convert if there is a require. There is a common exception that you can face by using JavaScript executor, and the exception like JavaScript exception, no such window exception, no such element exception, stale element reference exception and the class cast exception. So when we face JavaScript exceptions, so what is the reason behind this? So that time JavaScript code has a syntax error or runtime error, and by this we face this problem, and for that problem we have a solution like we have to validate JavaScript in the console before using. Next exception, no such window exceptions, and we face this exception because of windows closed before executing JavaScript, and to handle this exception we have to handle windows switch properly, like main to default or from one window to another window. Then there is a no such element exception, and we face this exception because of element not present in the DOM, and to handle this situation we have to use explicit wait and or we have to check locator properly. Then there is a stale element reference exception, and element is stale due to the refresh the page, we get this exception, and for the solution we have to relocate element and then execute. Then there is a last exception that we can face during the JavaScript executor, that is class cast exception, and we have to return the typecasting typecasting value properly to solve this exception. Now the question is how to explain this JavaScript executor in interview. So this is a interview ready answer, like JavaScript executor in Selenium is an interface that allows us to execute JavaScript code in the current web page by using WebDriver. So it provided two methods, asynchronous script and execute script. Execute script for the synchronized execution and asynchronous script method for the asynchronous execution. Also you can tell you can say in the interview like it is useful when WebDriver method are not enough, like clicking hidden element, scrolling, handling alert, setting value, like that. So best practice means we have to use JavaScript executor only WebDriver method are not sufficient, or we have to use explicit wait before the execution. We have to keep JavaScript code simple, clean and the revisable. We have to avoid hard coding IDs in the JS. Common mistake by while using JavaScript executor, like using JavaScript executor for simple action like click and send. We don't have to use this JavaScript executor for simple click actions. When there is a Selenium fail to perform action, that time we have to use the JavaScript execution. So this is the top most interview question related to the JavaScript executor, like what is JavaScript, why we use JavaScript, what are the method of JavaScript interface, how to scroll, how to click, how do you return the value. And guys, this is a complete revision cheat sheet in which I included every concept in detail. And guys, if you want these notes, I am giving the notes link in the comment box, or you can check it from my video. And if you understand JavaScript Executor from this single revision sheet, don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel. In the next video, we will cover another Selenium topic by using a single revision cheat sheet. And guys, if you want these notes, I am giving the notes link in the YouTube community post, or you can comment below. Thank you for watching, and please share this video who is preparing for the automation testing interview. Thank you.